Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Topical Tuesday where we take a look at the Lost Ark Games subreddit over the last week and we see what's been poppin'. That's really all we do, we just hang out, I spend some time reading the threads, I don't know, we chit-chat. You and I, we chit-chat because we're best friends here. We have some laughs, we have some opinions, who knows, man. But if that sounds like your cup of tea, stick around. If not, no worries, brah. Brah. I need to go to sleep after this. And of course, like the video, subscribe if you are sticking around, because bigger number, better person. Let's just open up this shit. New World EOS announcement. Yeah, I remember this. I don't remember if I talked about this shit last week. Well, 6 days ago? No, because that happened after I recorded, right? That'd be like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. my time. Yeah, let's just go with these for now. For those insane people defending the event, saying things like people complain about free stuff or be thankful you're getting something, or you are also ungrateful, here's how shit this event is. I'm a 1700 character who has my weapon at plus 19. In order to tap my weapon, it costs me 2,950 destruction stones. Let's just pretend that every box you open gives you red stones. You'll get 75 per box. That means you need 39.333 repeating, of course, or 40 because you can't open 0.33 of a box to get enough red stones to tap your weapon one time. You can only get 5 boxes per day maximum, so it will take you 8 days over a week to get enough for one tap. This is for a plus 19 1700 character. Imagine being plus 22, plus 23, plus 24 for one tap that will probably fail. How do people even defend this garbage? This event is only good for the under 1% who hit Relic or Chaos Stones. It's shit for the majority of players. And this is referring to the Arktober boxes that drop from... I don't know what they drop from, honestly. I assume Chaos Dungeons Guardian Raids. That's just me guessing. But I really have no idea. Because I don't play the game. But I assume it's from those. Every box I've opened up is crap. This event is top tier trash. Bing shillin'. Bing shilling. Bing chilling. High roll, low roll. Potential payoff millions of gold. Likely payoff maybe 50k from potions. I don't know. Who are the imaginary people happy with the rewards? The only positive thing I've seen from anyone is that they're happy the rewards just come from normal content and mixed opinions about limiting the amount you can farm. I don't know, man. This is the tale as old as time, though. There's been a lot of very mediocre events in the span of Lost Ark's life, and a lot of them are kind of just like... It's just like, this is nice, I guess, but it's not, like, impactful in the way that I feel like events maybe should be? I don't know. It sucks. What can you do, though? And then there's another post about the event. I mean, it is nice to see that people are, like, talking about the events finally, and how, like, not great they are. Because it's like the philosophy that I had with the Blooming Makokos event. I never defended the design of the event, but it was such a low-effort thing, and the chance of getting something was there, so it's like, I guess I'll do it, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's not really an event, it's just kind of a, maybe I'll spin the wheel and hit the jackpot today, but most likely I won't, and I'll get nothing. I don't know why that's the style of event that Lost Ark likes to go for. Regarding this event, the rewards are insulting. The only thing even remotely worth going for is locked behind the 0.1% drop rate. And to make it worse, the chests that might drop it are already rare, not even mentioning the 5-box cap. No one is going to bother participating in this event for a microscopic chance at something decent, while the rest of the rewards are literal filler worth under 50G. Like, who actually approved this system? It's one thing to make rewards rare, it's another to make them basically unobtainable unless you win the lottery. This isn't challenging or rewarding, it's just disrespectful to players. If you're gonna make something this stingy, just don't do anything. I feel that, though, honestly. Sorry for the rant is funny. I got 75 destruction stones. Yes, sir, that's an upvote from me. The fact they made us wait until the 28th for the monthly patch just to get this shit is insulting, bro. They should add an RNG system to the play button on Steam. 0.1% chance to delete your account, 0.1% chance to obtain a box that contains gold ranging from 10 to 10,000 gold. 49.9% chance to not open the game and get a cooldown for 30 minutes, and a 49.9% chance to open the game normally. People are wild. No one is gonna bother participating. Can you even choose to not participate, lol? You get the boxes by doing dailies. They definitely don't work overtime at Smilegate, especially like the placeholder event. Is that the event that I was looking at on Arkenomics last week, where it's just like a placeholder and it doesn't do anything? That shit made me laugh. New World EOS announcement, let's hope we are not next. So yeah, this is the New World stuff. I think the thing that I did touch on last week that I was able to look at was the AGS job layoff stuff. But it's confirmed that New World is gonna die, basically. It's dead. But that is to say, I don't think Lost Ark is gonna have the same thing. This comic kind of explains it a little bit better. But 07 to New World, for sure. But this guy goes on to explain, New World actually had a team and developers to work on the game. AGS just publishes and gets billed from Smilegate. With the low maintenance of the Lost Ark team, it's safe to say it's AGS's most profitable game as far as overhead costs. I wouldn't expect anything to change from this as far as Lost Ark is concerned. I think for the immediate future, it's probably true, but for the longer-term future, it seems pretty obvious that I think AGS as like a studio is kind of getting deleted from existence. Just because I think Amazon has realized that they're not going to be able to make video games. I don't know. I think I did... I don't know. I think we've talked about that as much as can really be talked about. It sucks, though. And I think we talked about it mostly last week with the AGS job layoff thing. Open up a couple more threads, I guess, because we're kind of just chilling. We're Bing chillin'. This is a nice little thread about pointers for Paradise Crucible and complaints about current status. This is interesting. Before I go into complaining, let's start with what people want to see first, the pointers. So this is like tips and tricks for Paradise Crucible. That's cool. Let's build the Paladin or a Valk together. That's neat. This is kind of cool. And then the complaining. There's a bug, I'll call it straight up an exploit in Crucible, where your Awakening, or in fact any ability, can double trigger. You just need to reset long enough, starting with Awakening, get the double trigger, and have a clear time that should not be achievable. There are many players with low CP, irrelevant items on level 15, or no items on level 15 that all encountered this bug or in the high rankings. While the players are not at fault, in one way it sucks. If someone with relevant gear can force this bug and get a clear time of under 6 seconds easily, which is impossible to hunt due to the RNG factor of the bug and a million other things in Crucible. Of course, those times won't be removed, nobody really cares, but it sucks for people who actually try hard to get in the top 10. Interesting. Debuffs. System is good in theory, but due to fast clear times, completely irrelevant. Some classes like Paladin and Valk benefit way more than others. Thank God it's class-specific rankings. What makes it unfun is some classes just have way cooler mechanics to unlock cool stuff if you are into that. Funneling, whatever, it's another system that benefits people with a bigger wallet. At least you actually have to sink a ton of time into it, so I guess it's kind of deserved from that standpoint. Wishes for Season 2, make boss fights way longer to actually have build variation and more skill expression. Why do you share this now? Boredom, quitting after Kazaros, and hopes that times achieved by the double hit bug will be removed. It's too late into the season that I'll have any impact anymore. I heard an even more detailed and better video guide will come out soon, so stay tuned for that. Have fun and good luck. That's funny. Oh, and then there's some information of damage increases from upgrades. This is cool. I like seeing data and shit like this, even if it doesn't do anything for me personally. I just like data and stuff. Losers downvoting you to keep their rankings. Great guide, thank you. That'd be funny if people are downvoting this to try to hide it. Like, who gives a shit, man? And the actual guide portion, from what I skimmed, seems really cool. Like, this seems pretty in-depth. Anyways, I think that'll be it for this week. It's kind of chill aside from the people complaining about the event, and I mean rightfully so, honestly. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Make sure you like the video if you like it, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you my YouTube members, It's Biscuits, Ender Diz, Remix My Life, I'm Nufu. Love all you guys very, very much, and I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Good timing. Bye!